here's some of the products that are currently available to purchase now. Some of them you can pick up on eBay and some you can pick up in stores. And then we move along to some aftershaves. There's three major types of aftershave. We've got an alcohol and witch hazel based splash. As you can see, this is just liquid. And that can sting a bit if you've really torn yourself up, but it's got a little nozzle here at the top, just a little hole, which you can splash in your hands, rub them together, and then rub into your face. It's got a real refreshing scent to it, feels real good to have on. I really enjoy these, but they're not very moisturizing, so when you want a little bit more moisture, you move to something like this. Another Parasso product. This is a liquid cream. But this, if I were to tilt, would spill right out. It's not quite milky, but it is awful runny. But that's another great product, real inexpensive. This as well as this will set you back about $12. So they're $12 each. So for the money, it's a real great product. And then the third type of aftershave is going to be a thick cream. This, no matter what you do with it, is going to stay in that jar until you stick your finger in there and swipe some out. But this is a real thick cream. You just use just the tiniest little amount, put on your wet face, and rub in. This has got a wonderful cooling effect to it. Real big value buy. This should last you quite a long time. And is also in the $10 range, $10 to $12 range. Then you move into kind of the oddity products for aftershaves, such as skin foods. Trumpers makes a lime, an extract of a West Indian extract of limes, and a coral skin food. The coral skin food is actually rose scented, but they both have rose water in them. But these are kind of like a liquid gum type of a product that seals the skin and soothes the skin with rose water, and it's got a little bit of menthol in it too. But these are real nice. I've had these for quite a long time, well over a year, and as you can see, haven't really gone through them too much. A little bit goes a really long way. So these things have a fair amount of value to them. They're about $20 to $25, but I mean they should last you at least a year. And these are the small little 100 milliliter size bottles. But real nice looking too when you've got them out on your counter. And they are plastic, so you can squeeze these guys. So when you want to get some product out, you can kind of turn it and then give it a squeeze. The weirdest one, which I'm not too big of a fan of, but some people really enjoy, is D.R. Harris Aftershave Milk. This actually has a milk consistency to it. And if you take a little bit out and rub some in between your fingers, you'll see it looks just like milk. And it's got that exact same consistency. So it immediately just kind of fades into the cream and sinks right into your skin. So it's real interesting stuff. I'm not too big a fan of it. I find it to be a little bit oily, and it's hard to modulate how much goes on your hands because it is so watery. Just a little splash, and you've got a ton on your hands. So you kind of have to, mess around with it a bit. Not a big fan of it. It's also pretty expensive stuff. Usually these will run about $35 or so, and you'll burn through a bottle of this much faster than the aforementioned products over here, which are a lot less expensive. So personally, I'm not too big a fan of most D.R. Harris products because their price is a little bit prohibitive for most people, and I don't think you're getting too much value out of the product. You've got some weird products out there too, some kind of new age products. Smart Shave makes a little shaving cream. I'm not too impressed with some of their products. Some people enjoy them, but it's got a real medicinal scent to it, kind of that white cream. It's real interesting in that if you take some of it, put some in your hand, add a bit of water, and rub it together, it will not create lather. The most you'll get is a little bit of white to it, which will fade and turn clear within a minute or so. So it doesn't really lather. It's kind of a lather-free product, if you will. It's not really designed for a shave brush. I don't find it to work too terribly well, so I'm not a big fan of it, but others out there swear by some of the Smart Shave products. I think they're pretty worthless, but again, to each their own. Some people really enjoy some of the brands. Another neat product that's not spoken of too frequently is shaving talc. After shaving, you take this stuff, sprinkle a little bit on your hands, and it's just a standard, real powdery talc. Apply some to your face, and it leaves your face with a wonderful light feeling to it. It leaves your skin real smooth, and it almost immediately cuts out any razor burn, redness, irritation, bumps, the like. So I really enjoy this stuff. It's real cheap, and a bottle will last you an extremely long time.